Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Toncoin. Toncoin is down 52% over the last 1 month. Toncoin is down 58% over the last 1 year, currently trading around $1.234 with a market cap of $3 billion. We're going to look at Toncoin's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Toncoin's performance against Bitcoin. We'll look at Toncoin's performance against Ethereum, and we'll also look at Toncoin's market cap. Right now, Toncoin is down bad, just like a lot of altcoins in the cryptocurrency market. The $1 million question is, should we still be buying more Toncoin right now? Is this the best time to accumulate more? How will extreme fear gripping the cryptocurrency market affect the price of Toncoin? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, if you want to become a legend, if you want to become a member, don't forget, link in the description. Let's get down to business. Toncoin has been in the cryptocurrency market for quite a while right now. Toncoin has been here since August of 2021. Currently, the market cap of $3 billion, a fully diluted market cap of $6.36 billion. Toncoin has total supply of 5.15 billion tokens. 2.47 billion of those tokens are in circulation. We saw Toncoin's all-time high coming in on the 15th of June 2024. And Toncoin was trading for as high as $8.24. Right now, it's down 85% from its all-time highs. Right now, a lot of altcoins are down bad on a yearly time frame, Toncoin included. Toncoin is down 58% on that yearly time frame. If you look at its performance against the US dollar, it's two sides to a wonderful story. It's either bullish when the market is bullish or bearish when the market is bearish. But one thing that you're going to experience when you buy Toncoin is the volatility. You are playing a volatility game here, guys. The volatility game is to buy as low as possible, to sell as high as possible. And if you have used that method, you would have gotten some good returns on your Toncoin investment. First trading around the $0.41 level in August of 2021, we saw Toncoin rally to new all-time highs. By the time it got to $5.7, it was already up more than 1,200%. So I told you guys, you're playing the volatility game. Volatility here is a future, it's not a bug. And after Toncoin got to that $5 level, what happened next was a trip down to Goblin Town. It dumped by 86%, which in the cryptocurrency market is not bad. A 6% dump is actually a healthy dump. And only those market participants that knew that that was a buying opportunity took advantage of that. They bought Toncoin down bad when it was down 86%. But then again, we saw Toncoin pumping aggressively to higher prices. We saw Toncoin slowly but slowly rallying from that $0.77 level where it was trading in June of 2022. We saw it pumping, finally getting to an all-time high of around $7.8 by June of 2024. It rallied up around 900% to the upside, which is very impressive if you ask me. But then all good things must come to an end. And if you see the altcoin pumping to higher prices, like a 900% pump, usually that's a good sign to sell, because you have to think like the smart players in the market. If you're a smart player and you bought your Toncoin around 50 cents, let's assume you bought it around 50 cents, you bought it around 50 cents and you rode it till the top, you rode it here, you came down to Goblin Town, you continue holding. When you got to that $7.9 level, you're up more than 1,400%. The smart thing to do there will be to reduce your risks. And since then, we have seen Toncoin continue dumping aggressively to Goblin Town. We've seen it slowly but surely just bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed. And right now, it's down 84.97% from its all-time highs. But as I told you guys earlier, the best time to buy is always when it's down bad. Historically, that has been the best time to buy. The best time to buy Toncoin is when it feels like it's going to zero. You're playing a game right here in the volatility game. The best time to buy is when there's extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. The best time to buy is when market participants are scared to the teeth, expecting lower prices. And that's the vibe right now in the cryptocurrency market. There's extreme fear gripping the market on a daily time frame, on a weekly time frame, on a monthly time frame. And historically, buying periods of extreme fear has always been a right decision. With Toncoin trading at that $1.23 level, hopefully we found support there, because if you look at what Toncoin has done in the past, we've had major reactions at that $1.23 level. In September of 2022, we found a bounce there. way back in August of 2023. We had another bounce there. So I'll not be shocked if we're consolidating right here. I'll not be shocked if the whales are actually accumulating, getting ready for another big move to the upside. Now, in that big move to the upside, there's important levels to watch out for. We're not just going to waltz our way straight to new all-time highs. We're going to find a lot of resistance along the way. The $2.7 level is going to be very, very important. If you look at Toncoin's price history, we've had major reactions there in the past, September and December of 2022, November of 2023, and just as late as March of 2025, where we found support there before that support broke through and continued our journey to Goblin Town. From where we're currently trading right now, for Toncoin to get to that $2.7 level, we need to see it rally up by more than 117%. The 117% pump in the altcoin market can happen very, very quickly. If you look at Toncoin's previous price history, we have seen it giving us that more than that 117% pump in less than a week. Crazy things happen when the market gets bullish, but market participants are always scared when the market gets bearish. And if Toncoin could rally past that $2.7 level, another key level to watch out for before the all-time highs will be coming around the $4.8 region. That was where the rally initially stopped for Toncoin in December of 2021. And if we walk our way above that $4.8 region, then we'll be faced with the previous all-time high, which sits around $8.2. And from where we're currently trading, for Toncoin to make a run towards that $8.2 level, we need to see a more than 500% pump to the upside. If you look at Toncoin's performance against Bitcoin, it's been a crazy story over the years. Toncoin had its own time in the sun. Crazy, crazy pumps to the upside after it was launched against Bitcoin. We saw it pumping for the first 483 days by more than 1,900% against Bitcoin. When the market got bearish, we saw it dumping to Goblin Town first by 78%, and the rave rally that came through for Toncoin saw it just outperforming Bitcoin by 200% before it continued its dump to Goblin Town, where it has lost another 87%. You have to remember, guys, when market participants are scared, they used to run towards safety. Safety for us in the cryptocurrency market is Bitcoin, is Ethereum. And that's why when the market gets bearish, you see a lot of market participants flipping their altcoins back to Bitcoin. They're flipping their altcoins back to Ethereum. That's why when the market gets bullish, we see the inverse of that. Market participants want to get more returns. And Bitcoin would have already made its own move. That's why you see them running back to the altcoin market. So don't be shocked to see Toncoin outperforming Bitcoin when the market gets moving. If you look at Toncoin's performance against Ethereum, similar price history with its performance against Bitcoin. It's had its own time in the sun, outperformed Ethereum by more than 1,400%. But since when the market got bearish, since 2024, late 2024, when the market got bearish for all coins, we have seen Toncoin join other altcoins to dump to Goblin Town against Ethereum. It's down by more than 81% against Ethereum. I'll not be shocked if we see a big, big pump to the upside for Toncoin at some point in time in 2026. Maybe a 200% pump, maybe even more than that against both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And for the big one, Toncoin's market cap, which sits around $3 billion, the all-time low for Toncoin's market cap came in the dump of 2022, where it got to as low as $935 million. But since then, I've also seen the market cap pump to all-time highs. All-time highs was coming in April of 2024 when Toncoin's market cap was trading for as high as $26 billion. Since then, we've seen Toncoin dump slowly to Goblin Town. Since then, we've seen Toncoin lose 88% of its value in the process. In the coming days and the coming weeks, guys, one key level to watch out for Toncoin market cap is going to be that $9.4 billion level. We saw Toncoin getting rejected there multiple times over the last 1 year before we eventually dumped to Goblin Town. From where we're currently trading, it should rally up by more than 220% for us to get there, for us to return to the new all-time highs. Toncoin should rally up by more than 770%. So guys, drop it out in the comment section. Are you still accumulating some Toncoin right now? How bullish are you on these altcoins? If you're accumulating, how high do you think Toncoin can go in 2026? If you're bearish, how low do you think we're going to dump if we see a huge, huge dump to Goblin Town? Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like these. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investments in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.